to focus on from our commentary on Reuters Breaking Views. UBS is restructuring. Assistant editor Chris Hughes is here to talk me through this one. I know you wrote about this on Friday, of course, as well.
Saturday.
On Saturday, okay. It was announced late Friday, right?
It's not, well, we get the full details hopefully tomorrow morning with UBS's results.
Okay. The market is cheering UBS, even though this is an extremely expensive and probably going to be quite a painful exit from FIC trading.
Yeah, it's significant actually. The market reaction here, cheering UBS's likely attempt here to pull back from fixed income trading. That strategy is something which in the industry people have said, oh, you can't do this. Once you're sort of in it, you're in it. To essentially unwind fixed income trading is a long, slow process. I mean, if you stop the sort of new business side of things, you don't have any revenue coming in. You've got to keep all your people. You have these long-term, long-tail exposures to credit and derivatives positions. But the market is saying, you know what, Sergio Amotti, the CEO of UBS, Sergio, if you want to try this, we're behind you all the way. Because in the alternative is, returns that are below their cost of capital, for ages, with these ongoing risks.
And the hope is, or well, you tell me, is the hope that other banks follow a similar path? Because it is, as Edward Haddad says in his piece today, it's a steady process in making the world a less dangerous place.
Yeah. Well, there's two aspects to this. With the world becoming safer, I mean, just remember that the activity between banks, trading, fixed income trading between banks, which involves, some very short-term financing, that became a huge proportion of overall financial activity, during the credit boom, and the legacy with these incredible risks and the crisis. So we want to see that activity reduced. Now, it has come down, but when you actually have one institution saying, you know what, this activity is no longer really a core business for us, I mean, that really gives a spur to this needed global deleveraging. Now, the second issue, as you say, are other banks going to follow? Well, the market reaction is sort of telling CEOs of other banks, look, we like you to focus, and even if there are big short-term restructuring costs, we'd much rather you focused, and we'd much rather you focused on the lower risk businesses. So
put your neck on the line. Who's next?
That's it. Well, look, let's see how radical is say Deutsche and Barcap going to be. Now, actually, Barcap, Barclays Investment Bank, as it's now called, under new leadership post the events of the summer, it is going through a big restructuring right now. Now, the historic strength of Barclays in investment banking has actually been in the fixed income side, but it really doesn't. It's got these big exposures, big balance sheet. How much is that going to be pared back? Likewise, Deutsche, Andrew James got a new strategy out there. He's talking about very aggressive deleveraging. How far is he going to go, and what will shareholders push for?
And details tomorrow, right?
Details tomorrow from UBS. Now, if they're putting if there was any doubt about this, I think the market reaction today is basically telling them, you go for it, don't hold back.
Good, Chris. Many thanks for that. No doubt we'll talk about that tomorrow as well. My thanks to Chris Hughes from Reuters Breaking Views. Click back at midday for more on Italy from Market Pulse. I'm Axel Threlfall. This is Reuters.